here for Ron Paul, right? Everyone's here for Ron Paul. Hey, guess who we're seeing today? Ron Paul! We made it. We finally here, huh? Ron Paul. Ron Paul. We made it, dude. I can't believe it's here. Oh, I'm great, man. This is incredible. Ron Paul! Yeah! Are they letting us in?
Not yet.
Not yet. I know Ron Paul's not going to be there for later, but I'm excited. I don't think it's going to go away. Ron Paul! Ron Paul! Yeah! Hey, there's Manny. Manuel. Oh, it's an excellent crowd. It's freaking incredible. Ron Paul, hey, you guys hang your house together.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
How you doing? I'm glad you convinced us to come.
Oh, you'd be crazy now?
Greatest public figure of our time, as others have pointed out. We live in the age of Ron Paul. I think our children, our grandchildren, will look back on this time as exactly that. We're all told, of course, the individual doesn't count, only the group counts, and with the collective, one person just can't do it. So what is this? Of course, there are many things we can talk about what Ron has done as one man. I'd like to mention the fact that he speaks truth to power and always has.
America is truly an experiment in liberty. He was founded on a set of ideas called freedom. It's the first time in history that government's purpose wasn't to grant or deny rights, but to protect those God-given rights that people have. The fight for liberty has been ongoing since our founding. The Boston Tea Party today still stands as a beacon for the desire, the need, the want for Americans to be free.
I want to say it's a real honor and privilege to be here. And I just want to give a thank you to Dr. Paul. I think he deserves a round of applause because we wouldn't be here without him. What does it mean to be Dr. No? Well, he sometimes gets a bad rap for being Dr. No, but actually what he's saying no to are unconstitutional actions. And when he says no to violating the Constitution, he is saying yes to all of you. Sometimes I'm asked, are you the next Ron Paul? Is someone else the next Ron Paul? Who's going to be the next Ron Paul? I can tell you, there is no next Ron Paul. Ron Paul is one of a kind. Nobody can replace Ron Paul. Nobody. Democrats and independents are attracted to the Republican thing. Democrats and independents are coming over to the liberty movement. Are people starting to get it? Yes, they are. You are proof of it. You in this room are proof that people are starting to get it. Look at this room. Look at this. And I want to thank the internet. We should all thank the internet. Because the internet made this possible. The internet made this possible. We need to protect internet freedom. This movement is Ron Paul's legacy. Now, it's our responsibility to grow it into the majority movement that it can be. Thank you very much.
I saw through the voice of a trusted friend who needs to humor me and tell me lies. Yes, humor me and tell me
I just wanted to say that I'm something of a mercenary. I'm a bit of a prostitute by profession. And I got to tell you, I've played a few political things, and this is by far the most satisfying one to play because you guys care so much. It's just awesome to see. And meeting and talking with all of you, I mean, I'm a libertarian, have been for a long time, and we might not agree on everything, but it's that search for the truth and that search for something to care about in our government, and I'm so grateful to be here, and I want to thank you guys for existing. Keep it up as long as days, and they don't let you all up. If I'm doing my job, it's your because the whole brings you back. I am telling you no lie. The whole brings you back. Oh, that you can't
say is 5-time Grammy Award winner. He supported Ron Paul in Texas right from the beginning. Please welcome Jimmy Vaughan and the Horton brothers.
President Paul! President Paul! President Paul!
Mic test, 1, 2. It's great to be here. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to be here and be in the right place. Let's hear it for Ron Paul. I love the Bill of Rights. And if you don't like it, back off, because it's my birthright. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. Down with Big Brother. Down with Big Brother. Shame on Big Brother. Shame on Big Brother. Down with Big Brother. It's all about liberty.
The Patriot Act took our liberty, and there's no judge, no jury. It's tapping our phones, breaking down our doors, waging on the people a civil war. We were free shops and bring home no pay. The IRS facing all the way, and we struggle slave to pay the rent. So what? Come on, man! Save a constitutional right. When they're gonna give us the fight. Start a revolution. Break down illegal institutions.
We haven't
Preaching right.
and that's what we ought to be doing. The system that we have today is ripping off the middle class and the poor. Can you imagine how great a nation we'd have if we didn't have the Federal Reserve System printing
Bring
money?
on the constitutional right. Start a revolution. Break down illegal institutions. Thank you so much. Thank you to the good doctor. Ron Paul for president. I love you. God bless you. Revolution!
One day he came in and he said, okay, I know you get to hear this all the time, so I think I'm going to run for Congress. And just so I can get this off my chest. He said, you know, if I don't tell what's happening, and I know what's happening to our country, I'll be just as wrong as those that are doing it to us. It could be dangerous. And he said, why? And I said, well, you could be elected. And he said, no, I'm not going to be elected. He said, you have to be like Santa Claus. You have to give them something. He says, I don't want to give them something or bring home the bacon. He said, I want to give them their freedom. One of his friends who was an attorney had said to him one time, you know, you're the kind of people we like to get on the stand because, you know, you're really believable. And I said, but that's because he's telling the truth. And he always does.
We couldn't do what we've done without you. And it's only the beginning. And we are the future. It gives me a great honor to present our middle child, Senator Dr. Rand Paul.
All 16!
my dad, and also for supporting the cause of liberty and not letting our founding principles die. Anybody here in favor of abolishing the TSA? Paul.
Is there anything left for me to say? Well, this is wonderful. It's wonderful to be among friends with my family, and for a good reason, to promote the cause of liberty in a revolutionary spirit. Thank you very much for being here. I have to tell you, though, I was pretty worried the early part of this week. Saw a couple of bad articles. It wasn't the hurricane that I was worried about, but I saw that it said, revolution is over. There's going to be no revolution. Major paper in Washington, D.C., they said the revolution will not be happening. Don't they only wish? But what is coming out right now is proof positive that their philosophy of government, whether it's foreign policy, monetary policy, or economic policy, is failing, and they need something different.
President Paul! President Paul! President Paul! President Paul! President Paul!
I figured it out. I can explain to you where the problem is. 1984 has been read by lot. I would assume everybody in this room read it as a dire warning of what could happen to a society if you're not careful. I think a bunch of people read the book and thought it was a business plan, and they ran for Congress. So many claim they read it, and they claim that they understand this, and yet they do the very things that we have been fighting against and trying to stop. When you pay for labor, it costs more than a penny to make a steel penny. So there was an article, a headline came out the other day, and said, can we save the penny? And I got to thinking, well, they don't understand monetary policy, or they wouldn't be talking that way. The bigger question that we will be forced to face is, can we save the dollar? This new Consumer Financial Protection Board was given the task of simplifying the applications for a mortgage loan, because it's complex, and now they're more complex because they had a bubble. They don't know where the bubble came from, because it was probably because they didn't fill out enough forms. So they said, what we need to do is simplify these forms. So they went to work, and indeed, they came up with the solution. They provided the solution. It was 1,000 pages long on how to reduce 2 forms to 1 form. All these new regulations placed on everybody who applies for a bill, and they think that will be the solution. But that isn't the solution. The solution is get the government out of our lives and off our back and out of our lives. The end of an era provides an opportunity, and I'm thinking recently about what era are we talking about? And I would say, first off, in the last 100 years approximately. What about 1913? That was a beginning of an era. That was a beginning of a time where they said, with the income tax and the new foreign policy, we're going to make the world safe for democracy, and we're going to have a war to end all wars, and we're going to have a Federal Reserve that's going to get rid of the business cycle, on and on. We were going to introduce this wonderful era. Well, guess what? That era is not with us anymore. It's over and done with. We're just looking at the last vestiges of a bad program started in 1913. We will eventually get rid of the Federal Reserve.
listen to your shouts, and if they don't listen to common sense, they're going to listen to the facts of life. And the facts of life is we can't afford it anymore. The Soviets didn't leave because they had an enlightenment. They left because they were broke. And they so foolishly got bogged down in Afghanistan. So why don't we wise up and just take care of ourselves and defend our country? Once again, you'll be able to drink raw milk. You'll be able to make rope out of hemp. You will be able to feel secure in your houses, that the federal government will not be able to spy on you or bust into your house without a search warrant. You will be allowed, without a government permit, to buy nutritional products when you please and what you please. No longer will government assume they have the responsibility of protecting you against yourself. Nobody can do that. Will no longer be on economic and personal security. The government will take care of us, but it will be emphasizing the government is there to protect our liberty. You know, they can give us security, you know, whether it's economic, which always fails, or whether it's personal security. But you will become, if the government said we can provide you perfect security, isn't that what we do with animals that we breed to raise up and eat? I mean, this is what happens. They're secure. You put them in cages, you put them in fields, you fatten them up, you take care of them. They have all the food they want and the best nutrition until it's time to butcher. And this is safe. So what you want is liberty. You don't want this false sense of security that governments cannot give you.
Constitution. I love the Bill of Rights. And if you don't like it,